Well, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we got a super quick video today. It's summertime, and I really don't have time for planning in the summer. So we're gonna try to make a super quick layout here. We just gotta date these pages, and in case if this is the first time that you're seeing this type of planner. This is the Hemlock and Oak weekly version. They do have it in a book form, but it's like in a smaller size, so I just went ahead and downloaded their PDF for free and basically printed the whole entire planner. Okay, so I just saw that I still have this July sticker. I promised myself I would use every single one of those this year. Normally I used them in my monthly layouts. I skipped it, and I think it's because I used the cold foiled one. So yeah, we got him on there, and of course I was not prepared. I normally trim my white label paper before the video. This time I just wanted to jump right in, but hey, it's an easy snip. And let's go ahead and cover up these labels that are on the sidebar already. I just pretty much do this just because I like all the font on my pages to match. So I just kind of write in, what I'm using. Which, let's see here. What do? I do the goals, the values that I use to do those goals. So I kept that from the Hemlock and Oak. And then I changed the task to the good things, best things that happen during the day. And alright, so like I said, this is going to be super quick. So I'm using the boho book, which is made for a big size happy planner. So these stickers are quite large, and that one right there, that's what I want this theme to be. Just because I miss the moon, guys. I miss seeing it, which granted I know I wake up to it, but I kind of miss going out and getting into my car at the end of the shift and being like, "Hey moon, how was your day?" And well, we don't got that. So yeah, and you can see like this is a pretty big sticker, guys. This sticker means business. So let's see here. I'm even going to use this border. I almost feel like I want to make like a weekend like fun list or something, like just, hey Sally, remember to have fun even though we're in these doomed summer shifts that suck. Trying to keep the planner a happy, peaceful place. Okay, so, I mean, with how big that thing is, I mean, there's not really too much more I could do. I do love this quote, though, so I do want to pair this with that border sticker. So, I mean, that's really how I'm feeling, guys. She walked in moon dust and stars were sprinkled in her hair. That's how I feel about the moon, even though I do call him Mr. Moon. It's not a she to me, it's a Mr. Moon. But, yeah. That's how my summer's going, guys. How's your summer? Sally's finally reached it to the halfway mark, which is, what this upcoming week is. So this is the halfway mark. And, yeah, I'm fried. I am completely burned out, and I'm ready for the school year to start. Okay, so yeah, like, seriously, I almost forgot this sticker. I am gonna mark it just because I don't really know how much more room I got in this thing. I mean, I am coming back to it, but okay, so I do want some gray paired with this because I think it would look really nice with that dark blue. So I'm gonna see, this is the minimalist book. Oh my god, I'm hitting everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this washi on the page first. I know, guys, I am everywhere. There is no rhyme or reason or organization to my planning lately, and I don't know what was going on with that, but it was like all torn and uneven. So let's get a little bit farther into the roll to see if we can get a little bit more cleaner edges here. This, again, it's a washi that I never use. Had to have it. Okay, so that's gonna give me the gray. And I'm gonna take this navy blue thin washi. It does have just a regular gold foil stars in it, but I mean, they're so tiny, I don't really think it's gonna be that noticeable to me. And yeah, we're just gonna trim that border like that, just you know, because I think if the gray was by itself, it would just be too blah. It, I mean, it's supposed to be marble, but it does kind of remind me of the surface of the moon, so I'm kind of liking this. It is giving some peaceful vibes here. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now it's sticky time. Okay, well, it's cleanup time actually, but you know, we're gonna get to sticky time, guys. Okay, so wondering if I should put those giant things on the page before I even flip through this other book. these these things are just gonna be freaking huge. Okay, so the more I think about it, with this being as big as it is, I should probably put this on its own sticker paper, just because it's gonna have the timeline going through the center of it, and I really don't want it to. I just want it to be its own giant sticker. And of course, the bigger these are, the harder they are to manage. But I think that came out pretty clean. It was pretty even. So let's go ahead and trim this guy out of this paper. I had to get a whole new sheet for this thing. Just, I mean, it's. I forgot how big the stickers were out of these books, which I used to use a big size Happy Planner. And I mean, like, even with that, like, I felt like they were too big for that planner. So I don't know, guys. Like, I'm actually really surprised I'm using them. But hey, I mean, that was one of the 2023 goals, was to use the sticker stash. So at least we're getting that. And here's another one of the stickers that I never use, which is that really long note to self gray bars thing. So let's go ahead and get this thing lined up with this corner. I'm going to start the week with this. Just because, you know, Monday through Thursday is when we got those super long shifts. And I mean, I really don't do anything. I wake up, get ready, go to work, come home, eat, and then I'm in bed. Like, no later than 7. Probably because I gotta wake up at 1. So, yeah. So I mean, really, I'm not too worried about not having room in those bars, just because, like I said, like, you don't have time. I want it here, but I feel like it would take up too much room. So let's see here. Let's get this thing on the page. Like I said, this is gonna be like my friendly reminder of you know, have fun, do things, you know, that bring you joy. That's what this is gonna be. And I'm wondering, instead of putting it here, if I move it. I'm wondering about moving it over to Saturday. Let's see here. Okay, I promised myself I would use this. Whoops. Oh my god. Sometimes they drop onto pages, but as you can see, I've gotten a lot better at removing them from this paper. Again, I printed this by myself, so the paper's not as tough as a store-bought planner. At the beginning of the year, I was tearing it constantly. But, okay, so this is what I was talking about here. So I'm thinking about moving this over to this side. Just because, like, you know, I'm not going to be having that much fun on the weekend. So, I mean, I could still put, like, a cleaning list up on top, errands, that type of thing. And then this is just going to be, like, read, eat ice cream, take naps, you know, that type of stuff. And I almost feel like I need to get, like, a little bit more of the gray on this page. I mean, I really only have that notes bar, but yeah, it's my midweek pep talk right there. That's what I'm putting in that note to self. It's Wednesday. You only got to make it through today and tomorrow. And then this ends. But I mean, I really don't have room for, like, boxes, which I know that's what I'm looking for. This one right here, this make time to, I know it's tiny and it doesn't really go with that giant box, but at the same time, it does help put the gray on the page, and it actually does go with what I want to do with that box. Um, I'm even thinking like the today stickers. I mean, they have the format that I want, but again, it doesn't really go with what I'm doing with that. And I'm feeling like the universe might be speaking to me, guys. And okay, what about some stars? Remember, I was looking for stars earlier, and like I wanted some blue stars, but I could only find gold. I mean, he would just be too huge. I mean, he would be cool to put in there, but it would just make it not functional. And here we go. Okay, so of course I got more of the foil stars. It's like I'm hoarding those. But yeah, no, they're blue and gray stars, and we're going to make it work. I may have to trim a few, but that's okay because I'll just spread them up alongside that quote. Um, okay, tiny scissors. Okay, so that was easy, and I'm gonna put him in there so I don't get him mixed up with these ones here. Um, let's go ahead and trim this one because these are pretty big. So there we go. They're all fitting into the box, and I'm just gonna clean this up too because I mean that kind of looks like a mess. All right, let's spread these up here around this quote. I'm just gonna chop off the excess clear sticker material because I mean I don't need it. It's not necessary. Just after the stars. Okay, so let's go ahead and put maybe this one kind of like that. And I still have that little chunk from the first clip. And I'm thinking probably like on the other side of the D, so kind of like that. All right, so that kind of spreads the little stars around. You know what? Like that little gray moon speaking to me too. So you know what? He's going on there too. Um, there's really not going to be too much functional planning on this thing. Okay, and back to this, which again it says make time to. I'm gonna see if I could snuggie it a little bit under these stars here. Maybe line that line up with that, and yeah, that was completely unnecessary. But oh well, whatever. It's on the page. Oh yeah. I guess I should be working on the sidebar too. And oh my god, guys, like here's some dark blue stars. Um, okay, so this white empty space at the bottom of the note to self, I'm not quite sure what they meant, like what this is intended for. So we're just gonna fill it with little stars. And you know what? No, we're gonna put these little stars everywhere. So we're gonna put them above this one. So let's see here, and ooh, he fits perfectly. Okay, and so we're just spreading the stars right now. I I want to use like these to do stickers. Definitely like these notes and visions and but I don't know. I'm definitely feeling like I need to wait to, kind of see what goes on these things because like I said, like one day I'll be leaving work and I'll be like, oh my god, you gotta do all the errands, and then I'll do like all these weird errands that I had no idea I was gonna do. And then there's other days where I just come home and like I said, feed my face and then I'm in bed. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on these. So I know it kind of looks naked. But I did tell you I wanted a quick layout, so I think that's one of the quickest layouts I've ever created right there. Alright, so now I gotta find my mild liners, which, I mean, my craft room is a mess, guys. I mean, I seriously thought that, oh, you'd move craft rooms and get all this extra storage and space, and you know what? I am not even anywhere close to being more organized. It's actually a little bit more chaotic. Okay, so let's color in July, which this is the first time in a long time that I've just been using mild liners. I've been using the Passion Planner highlighters for God, almost every layout there was. But I'm gonna have to say mild liners win it again this week. I know I used them last week for the 4th of July, and this week they're definitely getting used because they have these amazing grays and of course that nice blue. I really wish I could find like a dark blue one, but I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to see the writing through it, and that's kind of like the whole point of a mild liner. So I guess I'm just stuck with this dark blue here with, what they have. So let's quick make this a little bit more colorful. I love that dark gray. I don't know why, but that's one of my favorites of well, actually all three of these. This is like my favorite combo for the mild liners here. Just gives you that nice dreamy effect. And we're gonna build our habit tracker. And we only got 3 this week, guys. Turns out manifesting, the whole manuscripting journal thing, it's way too much during the summer. So we're gonna pick that back up again once the school year starts. It's way too much to try to do all that with these shifts. Okay, so just making our bottom taskbar, which this is still important, and of course my errands and grocery shopping list. I use that frequently, and I mean that's about it. That's really, really what I need for to move on for next week here. Let's get this thing back into the book. And that's it. That's our completed layout for the week. Trying to get it in the frame here. And let's go over the books that I used. So, of course, the Minimalist for the gray boxes, the Big Boho, which I absolutely love, and the little one, which is known as Free Spirit. That's an old book, guys. And yeah, so that's the sticker combo that I used for this week's layout. I just want to close out by saying thank you so much for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.